Who are better, animals or human beings? Let's see what our poet Walt Whitman says about it. Hello dear all, this is Kanza Salim and today we are going to do a great poem, a great message giving poem from your textbook, and the poem is Animals by Walt Whitman. Yes, Walt Whitman, a great early American poet, a great revolutionary poet who has changed the type of poetry. Yes, earlier it was thought that poems are only written in some rhymed manner. Poem means rhymes, but he just changed it. He has written in free verse. Yes, as you can see, there is no rhyme scheme A, B, B, or A, B, C, D, or A, B, A, B. You will not find any rhyme scheme in his poems. So he has just given a message to us in the form of a poem, and you will not find any rhyme scheme in his poems. But he has a great place in the field of poetry in early American poems. So here we see that in this particular poem, animals, he has compared animals with human beings, or he has compared human beings with animals. According to him, animals are far more better than human beings, because animals, they do not lack in their etiquette, or they do not have bad feelings, they do not pretend, they do not fake like human beings do. Okay, so these things he does not find in animals, so he wished to live with animals rather than living with human beings. As you will see, as you can find hatred, jealousy, and many other things in human beings, greed. So these things are you will not find in animals. So that's why he want to live with animals. Let's go through the poem. I think I could turn and live with animals. They are so placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. So what our poet Walt Whitman is saying over here, that he think he could turn and live with animals. He wished to live with animals. Why? Because they are so placid. Placid means peaceful, calm. Okay, so means human beings are not. Indirectly he is just saying, or you can say directly he is saying that where on one hand animals are like this, so human beings are not like this. So so placid and self-contained. Self-contained means they have control over themselves, they keep up control. So human beings are not. So the things which human beings should have, these things animals are having. These qualities animals are having, the qualities which human beings should possess. So placid and self-contained. I stand and look at them long and long. So what he is saying, that he stand and look at them, he admire them for long and long. And in the next stanza, they do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. They do not make me sick discussing their duty to God. Not one is dissatisfied, not one is demented with the mania of owning things. So first of all, they here, they is used for animals. Yes, they do not sweat and whine. Whine is to cry, and sweat over here, it means to complain. Okay, they do not complain, they do not nag, they do not whine, they do not cry about their condition as we human beings do. We are never satisfied with what we have. We are never thankful to God for what we have. We are always crying for more and more and more. We are never happy with what we have. Rather, we always keep on nagging for what we don't have. We always keep on comparing with others. We never be thankful for what we have. We are never satisfied. But on the other hand, if we see animals, they never complain, they never compare themselves. Rather, they are very much satisfied with their condition. Okay, they do not cry that I do not have this, I do not have that. Okay, they do not sweat and whine about their condition. They do not lie awake in the dark and weep for their sins. What we human beings do, first we make sins, first we commit sins, first we do wrong things, and then we cry and weep the whole night, and we stay awake for what we have done. Okay, so these animals, they do not do so. Then they do not make me sick. Make me sick means like make me irritate, or they do not irritate me. Okay, make me mad. They do not make me sick, discussing their duty to God. Like what we people do, what we human beings do, we just pretend, we just show off, right? That it is our duty. Whatever we do, whatever actions we do, whatever we do, we only find our benefit in that. But what we show to the world, that we are doing it for the sake of God. But it's not the truth. We are just showing off. We are just pretending to be good, and the animals don't do this. Animals never do this. They do not make me sick, discussing their duty to God. No one is dissatisfied. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Demented, mad, crazy. So, not one is dissatisfied. Not one is dissatisfied means no animal is dissatisfied. All the animals are satisfied. As we human beings, we are never satisfied. Not even Ambani is not satisfied. No one is satisfied. If someone has money, then he wants more money. If someone has a mobile phone, he wants a better one. If someone has a bike, he wants a car. If someone has a small house, he wants a bungalow. So no, we are not satisfied. If we are having a chapati, we need a pizza. So we are full of dissatisfactions, we are full of complaints, we are never satisfied, we are never happy with what we have. So not one is demented. Not one is demented with the mania of owning things. Demented means mad, crazy, disturbed, insane. Means here the poet is saying, here Walt Whitman is saying, no animal is mad, crazy about owning things, right? Like I would like to own this jungle. Okay, so this tree will be mine one day. I want to own this tree. No, they are happy with their lives. They are not crazy about all these things. As we people are, we are always crazy about owning things. We are always dissatisfied with the things. Okay, so we see others and then our desires increase. We are never satisfied with what we have. So this thing never happens with animals, and Walt Whitman is very happy with this thing of animals, that they are always satisfied with whatever they have. Then in the next stanza we see, not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. Kneel means to bow down, to kneel down. Okay, or to give respect. Okay, so I mean to give respect. Not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole world. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possession. So here we see kneel means not one kneels to another. Here if we see human beings, we are very mean, we are very we are very disrespectful. What we do is we have more respect for the people who are rich, and we do not respect the poor ones. We do not have respect for the poor ones, and we bow down for the richer ones, and we do not give respect to the poorer ones, or we bow down to the ones who are in power, but we do not give respect to the weaker ones. But if on the other hand, if we see the animals, for them all the animals are same, they do not do like this. For them all the animals are respectable and all of them are happy. But we human beings, we are expected to be like this, but we are not at all like this. So not one kneels to another, nor to his kind that lived thousands of years ago. As we see that we kneel down or to give respect or like that to our ancestors, to the it happens now. So though I do not mean, or the poet, he does not mean to say that we should not give respect, but we should not be biased. We should treat every human being equally, no matter he has money, no matter he is full of money or he is out of money. We should give respect, we should treat equally all the human beings, and we should be happy. So not one is respectable or unhappy over the whole earth. So they show their relations to me and I accept them. They bring me tokens of myself. They evince them plainly in their possession. Evince means to show, to reveal, and possession means ownership of something. Tokens here means qualities. So these animals, they show their qualities. Okay, token means, over here it means qualities. Poet has used this word for qualities. Okay, so here what Whitman is saying, that these animals, they show me their qualities. Okay, and he is very happy with the qualities of these animals, and he is saying that these qualities, human beings should possess these qualities, but they do not possess. Rather these animals possess. That's why he want to live with the animals in spite of the human beings. And here we come up to the last stanza. I wonder where they get those tokens, and he is wondering from where he has got these tokens, because these tokens should be with, because these qualities are supposed to be with human beings, but these qualities are found with animals. Did I pass that way huge times ago? He is saying I, here he is saying I, but by I he means the whole human race. So did I pass that way huge, did I pass that way huge times ago, means he is saying that did I give these qualities to these human beings, did human beings give these qualities to the animals huge time ago, and neglectly drop them, or and we neglectly means carelessly, did we pass it to them and neglectly drop them? We have forgotten, we have carelessly dropped these qualities, these tokens, and we are not following these things. Rather, animals are having these qualities, we are not having, though we should be having these qualities. So are we so careless that we have dropped these qualities? Humans are expected to be careful, to be caring, and to not to be biased. Rather, on the other hand, we see that these animals, these are they do not hurt anyone, but we human beings, we are always hurting one another, we are always disrespecting. On the other hand, if we see these animals, they are very they do not fight for these things, rather they are busy in their own lives, they do not interfere in others' lives. So these qualities are expected by us, we human beings, but we are missing in these qualities. That's the reason our poet Walt Whitman, he wants to live with the animals rather than human beings. That's all in this poem, and that's all in this video. Thank you and have a great day.